That's not bad, y'all. That's not bad. Good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, everybody. We are ready to grind. We are ready to grow. We're ready to do some negative only Smith machine incline chest press is what's going down here, right now. Hopefully you guys had a great weekend. A little bit of a longer weekend for me on the holiday, but it's good to be back. We never miss a day. What are you guys doing? What are you guys training? Hopefully you guys are dialed in to the new week. The same set of goals, just better. So far away questions, comments, and concerns, I'll get to them as we go. You guys already know the drill if you've been here before. If you're new, well, welcome to paradise. It's time to grow. Warm up number 2. 2 plates on each side. Not technically 225 because it's a Smith machine, but close enough. 1, 2, and 3. I got the safeties in as the bottom of the movement right there. Remember, the difference between a warm-up and a work set is 1, you take it to fail, 1, you do not. We're not doing any positive reps on this specifically for the work. We're doing negative only the whole time. So what does that look like? It looks like we hit a negative, drop it down, 3 to 4 count on the way down. And then we unrack the weight, bring it back up, and then do it again. Last time I did, what was it? 3 negative rounds for 1 set with all the racking and re-racking. This time I'll do the same thing, just slightly heavier. But thanks for jumping on, guys. We do have work to do. Questions, comments, concerns, you guys fire away. I'll get to them. No rest on the warm-ups. No rest on the warm-ups. And we're going to do some of this work right here. So practice for the heavy set is all this is about. Brandon, what's up, man? That same push, hey, let's go. Let's go. Welcome on. Here we go. Some people say I do a little bit too close for bench, but I like to sit on my grip as if I was doing a dumbbells. This would be right over the shoulders, which looks kind of close on a barbell, but it's actually perfect for chest. So you're pressing up and in, just like you would dumbbell. But the difference, of course, is this does not move on the bar. 1, 2. Lift and grow. Remember, practice for the heavy. 3, 2. Now this is a warm up, so I will reset and do one more negative at the same weight. Not bad. Not bad today. It's going to be a good day to grow a chest. Yeah. Good. Okay. Remember, negative only. So we're going to go quarter. Then we're going to go 4 plates. All right. Thanks for jumping on, guys. We got a good crew on already. Happy Monday. We're just growing some muscles. What are you guys doing? Did you have a good weekend? Grab some water. Let's catch up on the comments. And let's get down to it. But today is a push day. So chest, shoulders, and triceps. Hopefully I'll be done in about 35 minutes from right now. After warm-ups, right? So right about now-ish. A bunch of you guys on. Really good crew today. Thanks once again. If I had seen everyone who was on, I would give you guys a little shout out, but the notifications are coming in pretty quick. Let's see. Pickle Pancakes is on. What's up? Let's see. Zika plateaued. How many calories should I increase? 200 to 300 calories up. Keep growing. There we go. Easy squeezy. Keep growing. All right. Hey guys, you don't know I do coaching. If you need some of that, hit me up in the links. If you want to check out my YouTube channel, hit me up in the links. If you want PDFs or t-shirts, it's all there. Aiden, what's up, man? About to hit the gym before practice, getting in that work. Get it done, brother. Our Noble is worth it, absolutely, Carlos. Probably my favorite lifting shoe. I had some Nike Metcons. Those are decent, but Nobles win the day for sure. So let me reset some water. Let's get to it. If you guys are with me on the weekend, I did a leg day on Saturday, and it was brutal in the best way. I swear my legs already grew from it. They already grew from that workout. But man, the recovery was nasty this weekend. All right, let's go, guys. We got 3 1/4 on there. I'm gonna do one, reset the weight, and then do another 5 count on this, 3 count at 405, 4 plates. And then we'll even do one at 455 or 4 plates and a quarter, okay? That's the map of today's workout, but I need to set in that negative. Now, I'll do a positive chest move. It'll be flies, but negative only here is the game, bro, is the game. Yeah. Let's see. Dave's asking, does it make a difference to use that machine with the bench backwards because it's the other way? So the reason I position away from the mirror is because of the angle. It does make a difference. The back part, the path of the bar should be up and slightly back in a normal bench. So you want to mimic that on the Smith machine. The one over here, so this one is straight up and down, no angle. Then they have a third one over here, which is opposite. The bar path tilts back if I face the mirror, but I like to kind of be in my own space. I'm right in the corner and nobody's up in my business. So that's why I'm over here. But a good question, and it does make a difference, right? Like there are times where you probably would push up and away, but not today and not for chest. With that, let's get to the negative. We got to do work. We got to do work. Don't overthink and don't overtrain. I'm going to be well on your way to grow muscle. You don't need 1,000 videos on how to do a bench press or a barbell curl. You just got to learn once what the basic plan is on that, and then experiment with your positioning until you lock in and you're so connected that it doesn't matter what you do on a chest day, you can grow all day or day. Let's go. Move this back slightly, as I don't want to crush the neck. Worst thing you can do, worst thing that can happen to hinder your gains is you actually die from it. So don't do that. 1, 2, that stops all gains. Right at that point. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Remember, 5 count on the down on this one. Practice for the heavy. 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And slower if you can. Limbo. On the way out, reset the weight. Reset the weight. Which in this case is quarters off. Quarters off. Push up. And grab another one. Yes, you got to scooch underneath the bar, but it's not a big deal. You just do what you gotta do. Yeah. Sorry about the noises. Here we go, friends. Remember, it is light relative to the negative. We still move the weight with intention and no heaving, because you don't want to tear anything on the warm up. 1, 2, and 3. All right. One more 5 count. Now, the breaks on this are just the reset of weight. If you guys are wondering what the set actually looks like, this is real time in how I actually do a negative only with no spotter. I put the quarter back on, get a 5 count. Then when I come back down, scoot out, press back up, throw on 4 plates, reset the weight, throw on 4 1/4, reset the weight, and the final 4 1/4. Okay, so let's go. Here we go, guys. Remember, negative only is the mission here. I don't care about the positive in that we're not focusing on that to grow. We're focusing on the negative to grow. Make sure that all the work is in there. So a nice solid 5 count is where we're at on these. 1, 2, 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh yeah, this would be perfect. This would be perfect for the work. Perfect for the work. Quarter off. Quarter off. Push back up. Then we got 4 plates. This is what negative without a spotter looks like. Maybe I'll post this later. Guys, thanks for jumping on. Y'all keep firing away. Questions, comments, concerns, and I'll get to them as we go. Remember, reset with the positive, but be intentional, because no reason to tweak anything on a positive reset. 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's lock in for another negative. Hit the 3, you gotta pop on the 4. This is a no spot, negative only chest day, at least on this exercise, okay? I need to find another plate. Hold on. One moment, please. One moment, please. Whew. Man, this gets me every time. This negative only stuff. If you guys never done a negative only set, spot or no spot, you can still get some serious engagement out of this deal. All right, freaks. Let's just do the work. And then we got to sit into that negative as if we mean it. As if we mean it. All right, let's go. 3 to 4 count on this one. And then I'll do 2 rounds at 455. Not technically 455, but 4.25. Well, this is where you gotta make sure your body's ready and right for the work weight. Okay? 3 to 4 count to the safeties. And then rack it, re-rack it, or take the weight off, re-rack, and then we're going up from there. In 3 and 2, make sure that tension is right. Set the bar, set your arms. 3, 2, 1. Drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's nice. That was better than I thought. Okay. Reset. I went for a 5 count. If I failed early, that would have been okay. I mean, if I would have failed in less than 5, that's okay. But if I start a little bit slower than I want the target to be, which is at least 3, probably slightly guaranteed to get that 3 count if I'm shooting for a 5. Right? That was amazing. Let's go. Reset the weight. Put the quarter plate and a quarter on for 2 more negative reps. Then we're done with chest on this. Move to shoulders, triceps, move pretty quick. Finish with positive flies, positive laterals, a few somersaults, and we're done. Thanks for jumping on, guys. Let me get this. Mental, mindset, then grind set, and then go home and overcompensate with good nutrition, good supplementation, and a good mindset. Remember, this is just a reset, okay? I gotta tell you though, after doing 4 plates, 3 plates starts feeling real light on the reset, which is a cool nervous system response. Whereas initially, if you get under it and you're only doing positive, it feels about like 315. Then you overshoot with a solid negative. And 315 all of a sudden becomes a warm-up weight. At the quarter here, the 4 plates and a quarter, the 4 plates and a quarter on this side. This is the one that doesn't scare me. There's got to be a lot of intention on what we're trying to achieve here, because you cannot f around with weights like this for joint's sake, for health's sake, for longevity's sake. But I will go for the 4 count, and then we'll get to it, guys. 1 set here, and 1 set with a reset. And then I'll probably pop on 5 plates, put the safeties up here, unrack it, see if I can get any range of motion at all on a negative. Again, that's just a test on how your nervous system responds, how well you feel under the bar, getting used to weight that you haven't touched in a long time, okay? In a long time. This is how we do negative only to break plateaus, to increase progressive overload, to eventually move up and on to something you've never done before. Let me make sure the microphone is out the way if that comes crashing down. Well, I do have safeties perfectly set, so it's about that far from the chest. Well, I don't want to crush in the mic and then crushing my collarbone. Okay, guys, questions, comments, concerns, you fire away. I'm going to go to the other side, visit the gods of iron for a second, and then do the set like I mean it. Tension, turn, tension, hold, and a slow negative. Here we go, as slow as humanly possible. Well, as slow as my own human experience is possible. 3 to 4 count. One, 2. That's how it should look. That's how it should look. One more. That's how it should look. I'm trying to get a little bit slower on the next negative at the same weight. Let's try to fight, right? It really wants to give out when you start hitting that midpoint of the rep. And I want to make sure that I can drive from a mental perspective a little bit harder on that negative, okay? This is the reset. Put the weight back on, go straight back into it. If I can get there. Guys, again, this is negative only training on this particular exercise. If you haven't done this, you need to make sure safety is primary. Positioning is dialed in, and you're connected to your body in a way that is next level before you start pushing weight on a negative that is beyond your scope of positive. 1, 2, 3. And the negative and reset should be as intentional as the set itself, because, well, you don't want to risk any weird pulls or any weird issues with a simple reset. Okay, so 4 1/4 back on, and then we're going to move on to a quick 5-plate partial negative to finish it out. And then the rest of the workout's probably going to be done about 15-20 minutes. Okay, you guys are awesome for being on. Thank you. Currently on a bulk, I'm eating around 360 carbs a day, which is 250. Our sugar is that bad. If it's straight processed sugar, yeah, probably bad. Carbs can be processed to a degree depending on how much muscle you have, just like any carb. So a processed carb and a starchy carb, which would be a little slower digesting, would be similar depending on how much muscle you have, or at least benefit you, not have such a negative ash on the other side, so to speak. But the higher quality of the food, the higher quality of the response, right? There are times to put in simpler carbs in your experience. So that's a different conversation. But let me dial in for one more round here, and then we'll do a partial at 5 plates. Okay? But I appreciate you guys. Hold on one sec. Let me get there mentally, and then we'll lock in physically. Well, and then we'll move on. Shoulders, triceps. Negative only. Set in, and grind this weight out on the negative. Pull the scabs back. Nice slight arch. 1, 2. Yeah, that's exactly what I want, guys. A negative only. That's it. I'm gonna reset this. We're gonna go 5 plates on a partial. This is how you work negative only, heavy, when there's no spot necessary or no spot available, really. You get all the benefits, minimize the risk of injury, and maximize the growth process, right? All right, let's get it, guys. Just a bunch of comments, but let me run through real quick. Let's see. Tito, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Feeling a bud, thank you. Somebody's laughing about negative, that's okay. They don't understand, or they're just in a good mood. What is your go-to carb? Probably rice. You're my favorite bodybuilder. Thank you. I appreciate it. But I would challenge you, just use me as an inspiration to build your own pedestal for your own greatness to shine and maximize your own potential, right? I'm in the trenches with you guys. There's truly no difference between me in chapter 30 or the 30th year of my bodybuilding experience and you who's just starting, if that is indeed you, right? So UK Gym Life is having a good old time. I'm not sure what he's laughing about, but that's okay. Good morning, Jose. How you doing? Gratitude and heavy weights for growth. That's it. That's it. Gratitude, heavyweight. Frank, Ray, dude, what's up? You are him. Paul, I am Paul. Yeah, that's fine. But Frank, thanks for being here. What's your job? This is my job. Your workouts are stellar. Love your movements. Thank you. As I grow in the gym. That's awesome, Christopher. Thanks for the feedback, brother. I appreciate you. Let me reset this. Then we're gonna go 5 plates on a partial negative with the safeties being the stopper. Okay. I just finished the full work on a negative only. 2 reps at 365, 1 rep at 405, 2 reps at 455. I know it's on Smith, but in general, right? 4 1/4, 4 plates a quarter. And I'm gonna go a partial on 5 plates, okay? So, and then that's it. Hang tight, let me run through this real quick, and then we'll race through the rest of the workout appropriately, with intention. But this reset at 315 just gets lighter and lighter the heavier you go, right? Right, here we go. Let's just push this weight like we intend to grow muscle. Remember, the reset and the lightweight, quote unquote lightweight, relative to my experience, is just as important and just as intentional as the work set itself for safety. Okay? 1, 2, lift. But the nervous system comes alive when you go heavy like that, and then you reset at a lighter weight, which would normally be some type of a working weight on a positive set. It's actually a very fascinating response that the body has. And that just goes to show that we do have more within our system that may be untapped and needs to be addressed through negative only training, which is the whole point of this. And then if people are wondering if there's a pump involved, while it is different initially, the pump on a negative only set is extreme and powerful and more satisfying than, let's say, a regular set pump. Okay, remember, this is the partial negative only. I don't even know, honestly, if I can lift it off the bar, to be honest with you. But we'll find out. I haven't done this weight in years. But that's okay. That's okay. So 5 plates, 1 partial negative is all we're going for. The rest of the work has been done, accomplished in a way that I'm happy about it, and I'll log it in the logbook, and then that's it. Let's see. Outback. No more WRX. Wait, you're saying you changed your handle? Isn't that your same profile pic? I think that's you. That's okay, brother. Thanks for being here. I can't go over 100 pounds on barbell curls without my wrist hurting. What do I do about it? You got to look for, there's various reasons your wrist could or would hurt. But first of all, no overtraining. Second of all, take your recovery more serious than you ever thought you should. And then third, you want to dive into structural, meaning is there something structurally wrong, right? Tendons, connective tissue. If there's something muscularly wrong, right, you need to do maybe some stretching or some resting, honestly, right? It's Outback now. Cool. I follow, brother. Good to see you. Gained 50 pounds 3 months. Been going to the gym 5 times a week. I'm 205, no plateau. Dylan, that's insane. Actually, that's a lot. But sure, thank you, bro. Appreciate you being here. Thoughts on, hold on. I thought you were just putting 1 plate on. No. This is our top partial set. I need to work through progressive overload on the negative only. Looks like full reps and then a heavier partial at the end. So the safety's here instead of 1 notch down, which gave me a more robust range of motion. And that's where we're at. How many reps going for? Just 1, hopefully a 2-second negative. What exercise have you done already? This is it. How long did it take you to go from 225 to 315? I don't remember, honestly. I wish I could tell you, but I don't remember. And I was too young to realize I should be tracking that way. And then also there were no camera video situations back in the 90s when I started. I'm bogarting all the plates. Hey, if I'm not, there's something wrong. Tips on increasing bench press. Negative only sets are a good way to do it. Hey, Paul, is it okay to have an A and a B day over 10 days? Yeah, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. 10 days, yes. Absolutely. That's a great idea. In fact, I'm probably going to start doing that. More rest days in between. Mario, thank you for the gifts, man. Leg day is Wednesday and Saturday. Luxor is back. What's up, man? Bro time. Exactly. Here we go. Let's do one partial negative. If I can get a 2-second work control that's at all, make sure everything's attached, I'll be very happy. The setup on this is it's going to be extreme, honestly. You retain more water, so mass goes with zero depth. I don't know what that means, but I agree. Water is great for your body. Been maturing and taking more rest days. That's beautiful, man. That is beautiful. Okay. Let me dial into this. And let's get out of here. Moving on. All right. The setup on this is going to be the most interesting thing. I gotta practice before I actually move the weight. This is what progressive overload on weight you haven't touched in years looks like. First, the setup. So you're gonna lift, and then here I gotta turn the bar backwards. I gotta start a little bit flared, press up, draw in, and set, and then do the negative. Okay. That's the plan. I don't even know if I can lift it off here, but we're gonna find out real quick. But safety is key. Partial negative only in 3, 2, 2, 3. Ooh, that's a mental game right there. 1, 2, 3. Oh shit. That is a fucking mental game. I know it doesn't look like much. That literally took everything I had. But the fact that everything stayed attached and no muscles were pulled, that's a success in my book. If I can do that a few times in the next few weeks, I can move the safety down 1 notch and then move on to a full negative real soon. And then my body will be more than prepared to handle the weight. This is what safety looks like, guys. It looks like nothing happened, when in fact, everything I needed to happen on that has happened in exactly the perfect way. So, whatever you think progressive overload looks like, if it looks anything like this, you're thinking the right way. You're thinking correctly. If it doesn't look like this, you might be expecting something that is not necessarily the safest thing for you. That was awesome. It was a partial negative, and it didn't look like much. I get it. But holy smokes, it's everything I need to prepare myself to a better rep next week, and then a full rep the week after. And then eventually, this is when 405 comes into play. I start repping it for 10 reps once again. All right, I'm gonna set up over here. Okay. Actually, I wanted the barbell, but somebody's on the barbell press. Okay. We're gonna go outside. We're gonna set up overhead presses, standing overhead presses. Get to the comments here in a second. That was awesome. 495 on a partial negative to finish out chest day. I might be done with chest. That was actually probably all the engagement that I needed. All right, let's go right here. Let's set up over here. I don't know if somebody's on this. I don't think so. This is way too high for anybody out here. Okay. Let me run through these real quick. Leg day, yeah, Wednesday. You retain more water, yes. Yeah, just like rear focus, front focus. That's okay. That's good. Are you natural? Yes for life. Baylor Dam could have went lower. No. This is where you're mistaken. If I go lower too fast, then I put my body in a position of possible injury. And I'm trying to do this for 50 years, not 50 days. Right? This is the difference between some people that go to the gym, give 100%, injure themselves from incorrect progressive overload, and then they're out for 3 to 6 months. I'm not out for 3 to 6 months. I never have been. The reason is I go a little bit slower than people think that I should. I take more time. Patience is the key. The tortoise and the hare story comes in strong. And I just keep taking one step at a time, much slower than other people. And that's what progressive overload looks like on weight you've never done before, or you haven't done in a long time. So you literally didn't move it. That's not what my chest feels. Certified Chino, that is the difference between you and me. I'm trying to teach you, and you're trying to say nothing happened. Bro couldn't even rep it. Bro wasn't trying to rep it except for a partial negative, and bro did awesome on that. How tall are you? 5'7". What notch did you have the bench at? I don't know, but it was about 30 degrees probably. You know you're supposed to turn the bench the other way. No, not that. The bar moved back. If I press up, it moves back. So a lot of people, a lot of know-it-alls today, when you should become a learn-it-all. Progressive overload is all in all. Exactly. Do you train fasted? Not typically. Nicely done. Thanks, Luxor. Is a plateau feeling normal? Absolutely. Yeah. And that's when you need to dial in the fundamental 5 of training, nutrition, natural supplementation, recovery, and mindset. The answer to break a plateau, which is really not a plateau, it's just a stalling point, honestly, is in the fundamental 5. Let me dive into this. Hey, Paul, I added a pullover to my back day because of your advice. 10 out of 10. Awesome, bro. Nice. Love the feedback. Thank you. Jay Smith is on, and thank you for the gift, sir. Mario, thank you again. Luca, what's up, dude? Jim closed a due to hurricane. Bro, that's not fair to people that want to make gains. But that's okay. Stay safe. Where is that? Florida? I don't know. I've been paying attention to the news, so fill me in. Unk is yapping. Unk is not yapping. But I wish Unk the best. Tell them. No, it's not about me telling. It's about helping people, right? Well, proof is in the pudding for all those haters. Yeah, I've been hearing haters since the 90s, guys. It doesn't mean anything to me. I'm just trying to clarify when haters start popping off like they know everything. Just trying to clarify what actually is the reality of the situation. I mean, I don't have to, but it's just something that I've been focusing on for years, and I figured, you know what, I give you all the answers. You don't have to go through the bullshit like I did. Haters are going to hate. Indeed they are. Oh, and the Texas coastline. Damn, dude. All right. Say some prayers for you. Iron Vendetta, what's up, man? Welcome back, brother. Thanks again for the gifts, too. Always good to see you. All right, let me dive into some overhead presses. Now, this is warm-up weight for me, but I will, I'm warm, right? Shoulders are feeling pretty warm, but there is something to be said for making sure the nervous system is dialed in, okay? Right here, we're shoulder pressing, okay? The seated barbell military press station was taken, so that's why I'm out here, okay? Next best thing, standing overhead presses. Here we go. Set, brace, and execute. 1. Nice. Now, I didn't rack it because I'm taking this down. I'm raising these up. I'm actually going to do presses off the rails here. For safety is a little better. There's no set and reset. Somewhere around there. Oop. Gotta be smarter than the rail. There we go. That's better. That's better. That's better. Now, if the gods of iron favor me, I'll be able to just match this one without thinking about it on the first try. There we go. Did I get it? Did I get it? No. Damn. All right. The gods of iron are not pleased. They are not pleased. They are not pleased. There we go. So what am I doing here? I'm just setting the bar on there. So you don't have to muscle this up. Swing it up to the top. And off we go, okay? Oh no, it was right. Yeah, that's one pin too high. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess my brain was crooked. Oh, that looks low. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, I guess they do favor me. It's got to what's up. That's it. Okay. Beautiful form, doing my best. Too easy, just a warm up. Would you advise beginners to do high volume and someone with a few years in lifting? I would say do as much volume as you think you should do if you're starting out. Over 6 months, taper it to 5 sets, which I would imagine you probably do 4 to 5 sets, down to 3, and then from 6 months to 12 months, taper down to 2 sets. You'll be well on your way. Ishan, thank you for the shares, bro. Why you out of breath? Because I'm training. One of the big reasons I love learning how you position your body. Yeah. Meant to push 60% carbs for high intensity training. Curious if you push more protein. I push more protein, yeah. I mean, carbs are great, but I've had a protein dominant nutrition my entire life. And, well, let's just say if Mentor was standing next to me, he'd look a little smaller than me. I'm not saying that because I'm bragging about anything. I think Mentor is one of the gods of iron. But I am saying, from experience, I see a huge difference. Here we go. Let's do work. All right, one little reset on this. So it's gonna look like getting under the bar here. You're gonna stay low and then press up. Set yourself. I like the stagger stance. So where would you put your macros? I'd probably go 60% protein, honestly. I know people are like 40, 20, 20, 20, or 40, 30, 30, whatever. Yeah, 60. I don't count. Honestly, I don't count proteins or fats. I just eat the shit out of them. But I do make sure what'd I say? Protein, fats? No, carbs and fats. The only thing I ever would count or ever have counted is protein macros, but I never count macros anymore. I just eat every 3 hours from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. But if you need some guidance, go protein heavy on your nutrition. Throw in some starches as the next priority, and then the fats to fill in the gaps, right? 3, 2, 1. Get under the weight. A little 5 rep reset on just from the racks, right? So we can get used to the positioning. And I'll throw a quarter on, maybe 2, probably 2. For the work set, 1 set of 4, 2, 1, or DC rest pause. 1, 2, 3. Get under the weight. Brace. Press. Yeah. Okay. I gotta get up and out of here. Whew. Let me throw 2 plates on, and then let's move on. Oh, it's going to be a big jump, but 4, 2, 1 on a rest pause is the game. It's the game. Okay. Dive in and grow. And make sure you're doing full range of motion. Not necessarily. In fact, I'll shorten the range of motion on the heavier weight, but keep it as robust as you desire relative to the goal. I don't know what I mean. Bagels and garlic, he's huge. Well, I'm doing my best. Do you, I think you're asking Mario, do you ever switch forward leg? I don't. This is my stability leg, right? Did an 80-pound dumbbell negative only preacher curl. That's awesome. Can't dispute science. I mean, nobody's disputing science. Science is an observation of nature, but range of motion is overrated. If you want my feedback, 225 overhead press. Yeah, that's where we're headed. I don't understand people looking at you and then telling you how to do something. They can say whatever they want. Typically, nobody says it in front of my face. But even if they did, I'd take them through a workout and teach them that they have more to learn, right? But that's okay. Social media gives people a platform to speak. And usually most people are speaking prematurely, whereas experience is the best evidence for proper output. All right, let's go. 4, 2, 1 on a DC rest pause at 3 rounds of positive failure. We're going immediately to laterals and immediately to flies. I'm going to save triceps for another day because I'm out of time. Triceps on the agenda would have been Titan presses. They would have been Titan presses, but they're not going to happen today because I'm running late. So let's go 4, 2, 1, and then we're off and running. 1, 2, and 3. Let's go. Get on that weight and press. Oh, feeling a little shaky. All right, let's go back for 2 and then 1. That's okay. Oof, got lightheaded, almost fell over. But that's okay. I'm not scared of the weight, but I did have to bail appropriately. That spot would have come in handy on that one. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's go. 1 or 2, and then 1 or 2. Yeah. Okay. And then 1 or 2 more. In 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, let's go. 6, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. 1 perfect rep from the bottom. Get there. 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Up, up, up. Beautiful smash. Nice. All right, guys. That was a fail on the rest pause. Target was 4. I got 2 in the first round. Then I got 2 and 1. Those were my targets for the second and third round. That's okay. Progressive overall on this looks like working up to 4 on the first round and matching 2 and 1 on the second and third round. Do you have microphone still? Is that working? Yeah, okay. We're still green. By split stance, I feel more stable. But I've done like a standard shoulder with stance too, and it works well for me. But I like this one when I'm going heavy with no belt. I like to split. All right, let me rack this. Let's move on. Good job. Am I patting myself on the back? Saying good job to me? Yes, I am. I am. If you're not cheering yourself on, well, then who is? And if it's external, then you always have to wait for their validation. But if you can do it for yourself, you can always push yourself, cheer yourself on. All right, let's dive in. Got one set, 100 reps. I'm just kidding. One set of every rep I got on standing laterals. Let's go. I'm thinking 70s is the target. We'll go 70s for 8. Then we'll throw in probably partials on that too. Okay? Just feeling real good right now. Okay. Let me connect. Run through these comments. We'll grab the 70s and dive in, okay? Okay. What's the full workout today? I did 6 reps of negative only incline Smith bench press. Then I went to overhead press 1 set of a rest pause 2, 2, 1 on the rep range. I went for 4, but I failed early. And then I'm gonna go laterals, flies, and I'm taking out triceps, just resting because I ran out of time. You don't have to have a full realm on shoulder press movements. That's correct. That is true. You look like Coach Kyle. I don't know who that is, but I wish him the best. I had 3 plates on weighted dips yesterday. That's awesome. 6-pack after? No. Strong, doing my best. I passed out a few months ago, inclining 85 dumbbells for the second time, which was scary. Yeah, it can be, yeah. Make sure you breathe. Watch you from Ethiopia, 90 kg, 8% body fat, 19 years old, natty. Awesome, Sam. Thanks for being here. That's awesome. How long should you work out in the gym per day? An hour or less, typically 30 to 40 minutes, but mine go a little bit long because I talk to you guys. Slow V, thank you. Appreciate that. This would be a stupid question. No stupid question, but how do you engage your core? Training abs. I'm not sure exactly what you mean, honestly. My form won't heal from using straps. You're going to have to look into that, brother. At the bend point. I don't have enough information, man, but if you need some help with that, just message me. Guys, you need coaching too, message me. DM me here on Instagram. Go check my PDFs, my t-shirts, whatever. Or just follow along. Here we go. 8 on these, plus partials. And then we get out of here. As strict as I can. A little bit cheat, and then partials. 1, 2, 3, let's go. It's funny, training no mirror, whole different engagement. And 3, and 2, and 1. Partials. More. Let's get out of here. On to flies, and then we're out. Okay. Fly machine. That's the game right there. Let's go. Ooh, we gotta go. these straps ever hurt your wrist? Never. They save my wrist and my grip in a way that is immeasurable. Okay, one set of Hollywoods on the flies machine, and then we're done. What does that look like? And move one arm at a time. The first 4 to 6, and then the next 4 to 6 together. No warm-ups, because they're already warm. That was a brutal set, guys. That was awesome. Everything I got on one set, okay? And then that's a wrap. Here we go. You don't need any more range of motion than the full frontal locking position. So here we go, freaks. Hollywoods first. Bring in and hold with one arm at a time while you're flexing the other one, and then match it. So if I get 4 to 5 on these Hollywoods, I'm gonna go 4 to 5 regular. Okay? 1, 2, 3. I'll tell you why they're Hollywoods in a sec. One, you make sure that alarm is locked. 2, 3, 4, 5 together. Ouch. All right, guys. We're going to call it there. I got to peace out. What a beautiful workout today. Skip triceps, but that's okay. Wow. Have you noticed forearms have gotten weaker since using straps? Absolutely not. Strongest they've ever been. And I've been using straps since day one for 30 years. Thank you. Doing my best to send out the good info. You a hit, low volume fella. First of all, HIIT is different than HIT. High intensity interval training is a high intensity cardiovascular term that you would do interval training on the cardio equipment. What you're referring to is high intensity training. And yes, volume is a lie. High volume is a lie. But Cooper movie, good to see you, brother. Good to see you on. Chris, thanks, man. How was the Blink 182 concert? Every time I feel my biceps on this, whether that's amigo lifting, that could be. You got a little more arm than you should. Bend your arm more. Don't worry about it. You don't need to be straight doing these. Just bend your arms. Keep it on the chest. Keep it in the elbow, off the bicep. If you fly from the elbow, then the bicep comes out. You'll bend your arm naturally, and you'll sit into the chest better. Okay? Should I have protein before or after a workout, or both? Both. Why called Hollywood? So, Evan, real quick story. Early on in my experience, I used to train with one of my homies. His nickname was Hollywood because he's just a good-looking dude. Everybody called him Hollywood. And then he came up with these way of keeping a time under tension situation. You do this on flies, you can do this on lateral raises, any kind of machine. You can even do it with dumbbells. But you move one. When you're bilaterally moving one, you're holding the other in tension, and then you match it on the other half of the exercise, okay? Really hurt my tendons or something. I don't know. Do a forearm vid. I never train forearms directly. It's for me twice a year. Framing King, thank you for the follow. Awesome, nice. Stanley, happy Monday, brother. Good to see you on. Any tips for stubborn arms? Train them like you do your legs and they'll grow. Treat them like a big muscle group and they'll respond like one. None of this, oh, they're smaller muscles, so I need higher volume. No, that's false. You need higher intensity. Arrow versus back. What's up, brother? So I'm feeling my bicep because it's too straight. Correct. You should not fly like this. You should fly like you're hugging a tree. Hugging a tree, doing a most muscular, right? That is chest, takes it off the bicep, flies from the elbow, and you get more out of it, okay? Okay, guys, I appreciate you jumping on. I'm going to peace out because I got to go. And dial into your goals. Happy Monday, everybody. I will be back for back and biceps tomorrow, probably earlier because I ran out of time today. Make sure I get the whole workout in. But focus on your goals. Keep crushing them. Stay positive. Love your people because life is so short. And guys, have the best Monday ever. Let's have the best week ever. And I'll see you in the next live coaching or anything. Hit me up in the links. Later, guys.